Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Got 8 rocks going to cut today. These are agate nodules from the Gila Bend Mountain Range area, just outside of Phoenix, Arizona. Go through them real quick. Start with this flat one, kind of rough on the bottom, a little smoother on the top. Not sure what to expect. Probably cut this one long ways down here in that thicker area. I got this little nodule. It does have a couple surface fractures. Don't know how deep they go. No windows. Alright, this one's got a window on this end, so we'll cut parallel to that. It looks like a banded agate. Alright, next up. Alright, looks like the bottom's kind of broken off on this one. Not really sure how to cut this one. Kind of want to cut through this. I don't want to cut into that window. So I gotta cut parallel to that. Probably cut right in that groove. Alright. Next up, another little one. Okay, we've got a little bit of quartz showing on that end. So we'll cut it parallel to that, but up in this thicker section. Hope it changes the banding, but we'll see. Alright. That indentation is due to, and that one, and that one, and that one. Other quartz crystals that were in the pocket when this thing formed. Surface fractures, so I don't know. We'll cut this one probably this way. Alright, look at some of these already. Another flat, no windows. We'll cut this one through this thick section. And last one up. Similar, we'll cut through that thick section. I don't see any windows in a lot of those. So let's go get these on the saw, get them cut, and I'll be right back with the results. All right, back with the results. Let's see how we did. First off, I missed the groove. Started off in it, but it went this way. I'm guessing there's something off about the guard that's on the saw that I'm using, like it's crooked or something, and I'm using that as my eye line to line up the stone with the blade. All I can see is the very edge of the blade, and everything keeps coming out crooked. I mean, I literally meant to go right down there. Instead it came out here. Anyways, I'll look into that. Alright, kind of a moss, a little bit of agate, it's pitted. Alright, not much I can do with that. Okay, next up. This is the one that had the big old surface fractures. See if they are in the stone. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. It's mostly quartz. All right. Next up, had that flat one, and all right, mostly quartz. It's pretty though. Okay. Come on, banded agate. little closer. It's got some bands in it, not a lot of contrast. Very tight, almost all white. A little bit of contrast right there. All right, next up. Ooh, all right, a little more contrast. This banding quartz center does have a fracture, a little one, not bad. This is a little bit of paint from the saw blade. All right, a little better. You can see that fracture right there. Again, that's paint from the saw blade. All right, it's a bummer about the fracture, but it is a nice looking stone. Okay, 3 left. And this one, this is a good example of, you know, typically I'd look at this and go, well, I got a lot of light going through the stone. I can see it's mostly quartz, a little bit of banding. Probably wouldn't have cut this one in the past. But I decided I'm going to start cutting these just away from the visible quartz. And in this case, in the thicker part of the stone. And check this out. Very little quartz. Again, most of that's just paint from the saw blade. Not a lot of contrast, but beautiful banding in this one. You can't see that fracture. That's a real fracture. It's beneath this cut though. And on this side, you can see the light going through the quartz. But here you go, like an eagle's head. Beautiful cut. Definitely worth cutting. A little bit of a chip right there. I bet it cut right on the fracture. But yeah, that came out really nice. Okay, 2 left. Got this little one. This was a hard cut. Well, kind of odd. It's got just a tab of quartz right there. Couldn't see it from the outside. The rest of it's really nice tight banding. It's got that parallax or shadow banding effect going on. That'll look cool polished. And you can't really see the quartz over here. It's almost completely gone. All right. That is a really good stone, even though it's pretty small. Great pattern. All right, last up. So, had that window, wasn't sure what to expect. And really nice banding. Just a little bit of quartz. It does have a little fracture. Appears to be healed. But look at that beautiful banding. That'll look great polished. More paint from the saw blade there. That'll come off when I polish this. Very nice. All right. That's the last stone in this set. Thank everybody for watching. We'll see you on the next video. Have a good day. Bye.